I really didn't think she would be a gecko to drop her tail, which just goes to show you that it can happen to any crested gecko, guys. I'm just telling ya. Okay, and even though I've done this before, this still freaks me out. Oh gosh. And I'm sorry if it freaks anybody else out. It is a freaky thing. Not gonna lie. It's covered in dirt on the end. I'm actually gonna wash that off so I can show you, because you can actually kind of see the built-in perforations that I was referring to. It's not really moving anymore, but it tensed up when I grabbed it, so that's cool. So just washed the dirt off as best as I could. But you see all those little, like, finger-like protrusions there? So that's where it would connect to their booty. And those are basically the built-in perforations, for lack of a better term. It's kind of the best thing I can think of right now. That are internal, like you don't see these from the outside. The last 2 drops I had, I preserved them as a wet specimen. First of all, so many comments about if you can eat their tail, which I do worry about you if that's your first thought. And I'm not going to tell you what to do, man. I wouldn't personally recommend it, but it's mostly bone and scaly skin, so if that's your thing. People were asking, like, what the heck do you do with it? So, like, I preserved the ones that I had as wet specimens, but I mean, you could just throw it out if you want, or bury it outside. If you have any cultures of isopods, especially species that needs lots of protein, like dairy cow isopods, or any lavis isopods, but I think like powder oranges, powder blues, things like that too, they'll eat something like this up really fast. I have heard of people who have fed it to other reptile pets or amphibians. Like, I've seen people feed them to their Pac-Man frog, their bearded dragon, their snakes, anything, any reptile or amphibian that would naturally eat other lizards. Fun fact, cresty tails have basically a sticky pad. Ooh, it's grabbing onto my finger. A sticky pad reminiscent of the same ones that are on the bottoms of their toes. They have that on the very end of their tail to help them grip onto things. It's literally gripping me as I grab onto it. So it will respond to stimulus for a while, even though it's not thrashing anymore. Just me kind of applying pressure to it is making it grab onto me. It's so freaky. It really is like an alien situation. But it's not alien, it's actually normal and natural and pretty freaking amazing. I have what I need to make a wet specimen out of Trilogy's tail. So I thought I'd just show you what I do. It's really easy. I had these cute little jars that I got from the dollar store and 70% rubbing alcohol. So I literally will just fill this jar with the alcohol and then plunk the tail in there, screw the lid on tight, and that's it. And then over time the alcohol will slowly evaporate, so you just have to replace it now and then.